What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. This is a collective reading for anybody and everybody who clicked on this video. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you. We're going to be looking into the rest of April. We're going to be seeing what you need to look forward to, what you need to look out for, and just what the energy is for the rest of April. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. Only take what feels right and leave the rest for somebody else. If you do like this reading or you like me, please hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, and anything else you might need from me should be in the description box down below. Let's get into it. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, come through for the collective. We're seeing the Magician at the bottom of the deck after I got done shuffling. So this is telling me that you're actually going to be in a really good position come the end of April. We're seeing the Six of Swords as well. So let's break this down. The Magician talks about you having all of the tools necessary for you to create your reality, for you to manifest your desires. So you're in a really good place right now, even though for some of you, I know it may not seem like it. It feels like right now is a very potent time for you to manifest. It's a very potent time for us, the second half of April, to manifest, for us to write down the things that we want, for us to put time and energy and effort into the things that we want to see grow, right? Because what we water grows, and where intention goes, energy follows. So the Magician is telling me that you are in a very powerful position right now, or you will be in the second half of April. So really put your energy and focus towards what you want to grow and what you want to come into your life, okay? And then we're seeing the Six of Swords. This card talks about moving into calmer waters. So the second half of April is going to start to get easier. I've been telling all of my personal clients that Mercury retrograde comes to an end on April 25th. So for those of you who have been feeling confused, having some brain fog, there's been some conflict, some chaos, and a lot of confusion, things are going to start getting easier and the brain fog is going to start clearing up starting April 25th. That is when Mercury retrograde ends. However, we do have the shadow period that extends from April 25th through May 13th. So from April 25th through May 13th, things are going to start to get easier and become clearer day by day. I really encourage you to take it one step at a time, to try not to worry too much about the outcome or the destination. Just trust that you will get there. Trust that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, this card is confirming that to me. This is always about moving into calmer waters. I just heard you are safe. Some of you may be struggling with like your root chakra or this feeling of safety, and I need you to know that you are safe, okay? That's what your spirit team is telling me. You have some sort of spiritual protection around you. The Six of Swords also represents spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, so you do have some sort of spiritual protection around you. Everything that's happening is happening for your highest good. I truly believe that, and you're being asked to believe that too, that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so from April 25th through May 13th, things are going to start to become easier, less chaotic, the confusion is clearing up, you're getting answers, you're getting clarity, you're finding solutions, you're feeling better, and then May 13th hits, and that's when all of the fog is gone, okay? I just saw a bird fly in front of me, so that's confirmation. Birds could be significant for you too. All right, let's see. What's the overall energy for the rest of April for the collective? The Three of Wands. Okay, so really Spirit is asking you to stay focused on the present moment and to look forward to the future. I'm getting something about, I'm hearing nature is naturing. So maybe you're going outside in nature more, or you need to, and you're going to see more birds, hummingbirds, blackbirds, all kinds of birds. You're going to see more birds. You're going to be connecting to nature more. The sun is going to feel warmer. The wind is going to be windy, but not too windy where it's uncomfortable. It's just like a really nice breeze. Some of you are going to see rainbows. Some of you are going to get to be around water, and that's going to be very calming and therapeutic for you. I'm hearing that nature is naturing, so get outside in nature when you can, as much as you can. I'm hearing wear sunscreen, especially if you know you're the type to burn, but wear sunscreen for sure. But definitely there's a lot to look forward to coming up for us. I really feel that this summer there's going to be a lot to look forward to. It's going to be a really good summer for a lot of us, especially those of us who have been going through these deep transformations and these awakenings, and we've been purging past selves. All of that is in alignment, okay? You are in alignment to the ecosystem. I feel that you need to know that. that it's just what's going on astrologically, and it's just the way of nature. Nature is changing, spring is happening in the northern hemisphere, and you are in alignment to the ecosystem. Not everybody is, okay? Some people reject and repress a lot of what's going on with them, and they end up suppressing, and they don't deal with things until it's literally smacking them in the face. So some of you may be seeing that other people are not experiencing what you're experiencing. They may not be going through the same trials and tribulations that you are. It may appear like their life is better than yours, but I need some of you to know that it's because you're in alignment to the ecosystem, and the ecosystem is currently in this energy of rebirth. And I'm hearing April showers bring May flowers, right? So April is a tough month for some people because of that like showering, purging, cleansing energy, but it always leads to rebirth and growth. So some of you may not be seeing other people who are going through this purging and cleansing, but that's because they're refusing to, they're rejecting it, or they're suppressing it, or maybe it's just not the time for them. Maybe they aren't awakened, and that's okay. We're all on different journeys. But some of you needed to know that you're in alignment to the ecosystem. So that's why this is happening, which means that as we get through April and into May, June, July, you will start to feel that growth and expansion. You will start to see the bounty is what I'm hearing. You'll start to see the rewards of the hard work that you've done internally. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting that it just isn't the right time yet. Some of you are like, I've been putting all this work into myself, or I've been putting in all this work and all this effort, and I've been trying to change the things, but I'm just not seeing it externally, and it's simply because it's not the right time yet. Just because of what we have going on astrologically with Mercury retrograde and the eclipses and spring, and then we have a full moon on the 23rd in Scorpio, which is a very intense release, intense transformation. Once we get through all of this, you will start to see the manifestations, and you will start to see the results of your hard work. I really feel like May 14th is a very significant date for some of us, and we're moving into Taurus season. So Taurus season just started today when I'm filming this, and Taurus season is April 19th through May 19th, maybe. I could be wrong on that, but around that time frame. So I'm feeling like May 14th is a really specific date for some of you, and I'm getting that Taurus season is going to start bringing things into balance and bringing things into your reality, so you can actually see the physical, tangible result of the work that you've been doing internally, okay? Amazing. Let's see what there is to look forward to and what there is to look out for. Let's start with what to look out for so that we can end on a positive note, but maybe what to look out for is positive. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Spirit, angels, ancestors, what does the collective need to look out for? The Six of Swords in the reverse. So we're seeing the Six of Swords twice in your reading, which is confirming that you are moving into calmer waters. The only thing is that you have free will. So you have the ability to reject things getting better. You have the ability to self-sabotage. You have the ability to neglect your needs and your wants and your desires. You're allowed to, you have free will. So what to look out for is resisting the change. Okay, I'm also hearing look out for temptation. Don't resist the change, resist the temptation. Because the temptation is trying to pull you back and trying to pull you down. But the change is trying to elevate you. The change is trying to uplift you. And I really keep getting the word elevate. So yeah, I'm hearing that every breakdown leads to a breakthrough. Some of you may have had some mental breakdowns, or there may even be some sort of mental breakdown coming in the second half of April for you to look out for, but breakdowns lead to breakthroughs. And also, I'm getting something about not trusting yourself or not trusting the universe. That's something to look out for. You may be having like these intrusive thoughts, or you may be having doubt or fears, but I'm hearing that that's all an illusion. Fear is an illusion. So look out for that, okay? Because you are moving into calmer waters. This card showing up twice is absolutely confirmation of that we are moving into calmer waters. We're moving into a more peaceful time period for us. We're moving into a time period where there's more mental clarity, where there's safety, where there's help, guidance, assistance, 100%. Definitely moving into calmer waters. Some of you could actually be moving or relocating the second half of April. This is confirmation that you're moving into a better environment for you. Some of you may be taking some sort of trip or planning some sort of trip the second half of April, and I feel that that's going to be really good for you as well. Okay, what else does collective need to look out for? The Four of Swords. And I'm hearing allowing yourself to rest. Some of you may be feeling tired, and I'm hearing you don't always have to be in motion. You don't always have to be going. There is this quote from Orange is the New Black, I think it's like season 6 or 7 that's coming up. That show could be significant for some reason. But there's a quote that says, a body in motion stays in motion, a body in bed gets depressed. But the thing is, it's all about balance. So I feel that some of you are wanting to be more active, be more productive, be in motion because society tells us that we aren't valuable unless we're constantly producing and creating and going and doing, but that's just not true. That in and of itself is also an illusion. There is benefits to pulling your energy back, to resting, to healing, recharging, all of that. So what I really feel is something to look out for the next couple of weeks, the rest of April, is for you to find balance within your rest and your production schedule, if that makes sense. Sometimes we have to take breaks, but sometimes the breaks are actually exactly what we need to propel us further than we could if we were constantly in motion, if that makes sense. I'm getting this energy of like, maybe you call off work one day. This is just an example. Maybe you're just not feeling it. Maybe you're feeling tired. You decide to call off work today, or you decide to not do any work or not be productive, and you choose to take the day to just relax, maybe clean around the house, maybe just lounge around, read a book, listen to music, go for a walk, rest, take a nap, whatever you need to do to help your body like recharge and help yourself rest and find that peace and that calm within yourself. And then almost immediately you see some sort of result or reward benefit from taking that break, right? So sometimes you're going to see in life that rest really is productive, and sometimes rest is even more productive than the act of producing, okay? So that's something to look out for too. Let's see what there is to look forward to. What is there to look forward to for the second half of April? For some of you, it is finally getting a break or finally getting a rest, because maybe you're so exhausted, maybe you're needing to catch up on sleep. So I do feel that some of you, that's something to look forward to the second half of April. You're going to get a chance to rest, to recharge, to replenish your energy. And then with the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, some of you may travel a lot, and we're seeing the 3 of Wands as well. You may travel a lot. Maybe you travel for work for some of you. I know it's only for a few of you, but some of you may have been on the go, traveling here, traveling there, having to go here, having to go there, and you haven't really been able to spend time in your own home or in your own bed, and you haven't really been able to like get that fulfilling rest. So that is something to look forward to. You're going to get that rest that your body needs the second half of April. What's to look forward to is the 2 of Pentacles. And this card talks about balance. So balance in your life is going to be something to look forward to. I'm getting that you're going to find a good balance between work, play, and resting, and also socializing. You're going to find some sort of balance within all of your aspects of life in the second half of April. I was also getting this message that you're going to find the solution that sets you free from some sort of cycle. For some of you, there's this energy of like a pattern that keeps repeating that's coming up for you, or a cycle that keeps repeating that's coming up for you, and you're going to find the way out of that in the second half of April. You're going to get some sort of like intuitive download from spirit. You're going to see a sign, a synchronicity, something's going to just like click, and you're going to find the answer that sets you free from whatever pattern or cycle you felt like is holding you back. Okay, so that's amazing to see as well. Also, the 2 of Pentacles is Jupiter in Capricorn, so some of you may have that placement if you know your Jupiter placement, but that doesn't have to be specific. Jupiter in Capricorn talks about expansion. Jupiter is the planet of expansion and blessings and abundance. So the second half of April is going to be expansive for a lot of us, and it is going to start opening up more doors for us and opening up more opportunities for us energetically. Again, you may not see it in the physical world just yet, but you will. May 14th, remember that date, May 14th. Somebody write it down on the calendar, because I really feel called to that date for some reason. May 14th is specific. For some of you, it could be your birthday. Happy birthday to all of the Tauruses out there who will be celebrating the second half of April and into May. But I'm also getting something about the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, which is happening on April 20th. And that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is going to be really great for manifesting, which is why I feel that we saw the Magician card at the very beginning, because Spirit is saying it's a very potent time for you to manifest. But it's also a very potent time for temptation, and it's a very potent time for intrusive thoughts, because the darkness doesn't want the light to win, right? That's just a quote that I just heard from Spirit. They just said the darkness doesn't want the light to win, but we need the darkness to have the light because everything works in polarity and duality. That's how the universe works. So we need the dark to have the light and we need the light to have the dark, but some of the darker energy doesn't want the light to win. And I'm getting that it's easy for you to fall victim to a victim mindset or fall victim to the temptation, the insecurity, the doubt, the fear, but it's not real, it's an illusion. Remember that. Okay, so with this Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, what I want you to do is really pay attention to manifesting your dream life, pay attention to manifesting your desires. If you want a relationship, we're manifesting a relationship. Write it down, okay? Find some manifestation techniques that work for you. I'm not really feeling called to any specific one, or I would tell you. What I'm going to do is just write down like a giant list of all of the things that I want to manifest and bring into my life the rest of this year. Maybe even for the next 2 years, but I'm just going to write it all down. I'm going to fold it up and then I'll take care of it however I need to. Probably sleep with it under my pillow for a little bit, maybe bury it in the earth since we're in an earth sign season, in Taurus season, but whatever you feel called to. I just feel that the energy right now is very potent for manifestation. It's very potent for you to get what it is that your mind is staying focused on. So if we're staying focused on the lack and the fear and the doubt, you're going to continue to attract more of that, which you probably won't like, right? But if you can stay focused on the positive and stay focused on the things that you do want to bring into your life and you can pour your time and energy into that, you will see more of that as well. I feel that this Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is very big and very powerful. So use it to your advantage, okay? Yeah, and then the Three of Wands is showing up again. You have a lot of repeating cards showing up in this reading. So I'm getting that you are going to make it out. Yeah, this card says everything is fine, the Ten of Swords. And I know that the picture isn't the most pleasant, but some of you may have been feeling like that, feeling like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, like you're at the end of the road, maybe feeling sad, maybe spending too much time in the dark, in your bed, on your phone, scrolling. Okay, but I'm getting that you're coming out of that. I'm hearing that you've made it out of the woods. So the second half of April is giving me this energy of you've made it out of the woods. You've made it through. The path is clear now, or the path is clearing up for you, okay? So that's what to look forward to, what to look out for, and that is the overall energy. Let me get you one last card, and we will leave you. I will love you and leave you. Last card for the collective, please. I just want to let you know that I am very grateful for all of you. Genuinely, I'm very grateful for all of you who sit here and listen to me, who have been supporting my content for such a long time. I'm grateful for those of you who hit the like button, who comment, who are subscribed. I'm grateful for those of you who get personal readings with me, those of you who send tips and donations. I'm genuinely just grateful for your energy. I really appreciate you, and I wanted to let you know that you are loved, and I am grateful for you. Last card, please, for the collective for the second half of April. Here we go. The number 38 could be significant. It says the collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? I'm hearing give it to a higher power. Release control of what you have no control over. Okay, surrender to the divine is a message that's coming through, but definitely the collective field is impacting you. You're not crazy. There's a lot going on astrologically, and there's a lot going on with other people. Okay, a lot of other people are going through their own spiritual awakenings and going through intense transformations within themselves, even if they're not telling you about it, or even if they're not showing signs of it. There is a lot of personal growth and personal transformation going on in the collective. So the collective field is impacting you, but it is not your responsibility to feel other people's feelings for them. So now that you're aware of that, you may notice and pay more attention to how you're taking on other people's energy and how you cannot do that. By being aware of it, that's already the first step. And it says unseen forces are in action, which is further confirmation of what I was saying, that even if you aren't seeing the physical, tangible results of the internal work, know that the energy is still moving forward for you, that there are unseen forces at work for you, that you have spirit guides in the higher realms looking out for you, 100%. Okay? So hopefully this helped you. Sending you guys love always. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.